in my opinion, he's a fraud until he shows me a real playoff win without the refs. And it's sad because I love the NFL. And I want it to be fair.
Okay, welcome back. Episode 14 of the On the Point Podcast. Today, we will be doing, of course, we're going to have to do the long ball breakdown to start off the episode because I'm sure Carlos has a lot to say. Then we'll move on because there's a lot of stuff that happened this week in hockey. Basketball continues to be the most boring sport of the year by a massive margin. So hockey will be talked about, and also I have some other stuff that I watched this week that we could talk about. So let's just go right into the Los' long ball breakdown. I'll be sitting back and enjoying, and he can talk. So let's go.
I'm going to be honest. I am completely devastated. This episode was supposed to be when history was made. Oh, man. The shit I had planned for this episode. But now, I got to talk about the biggest fraud in the history of sports. But before that, I'm going to shout out Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, he killed them.
Dude, Saquon is actually amazing. Yeah. He's too damn good. I don't get how the Chiefs will stop him. We will see. I don't know if I'll be watching, but shout out.
You'll be watching
Saquon and the Eagles. Hopefully they can get it done. Talk about the Bills game. Man, like, it's been a few years now I've watched Chiefs games, and games are decided by the referees every single fucking time, Jordan. Like, it's insane, man. The Chiefs games are absolutely unwatchable. The past couple years especially, because they've actually been shit the past couple years. So the refs, it's just too damn obvious what the refs are doing. Like, they are completely, blatantly cheating, bro. It's fucked. The Bills got robbed again. I think, in my opinion, Patrick Mahomes is the biggest fraud in sports. And until I see one playoff win that doesn't involve the referees, he will never be in the GOAT conversation. He will never be even the best player today, because I think Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow are all three times better than Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's the biggest fraud in sports. Yes, he wins, but he fucking cheats. I haven't seen one fair win, man. When he was good was when he had Tyreek Hill, arguably the best receiver of all time. Travis Kelce, in his prime, the best tight end of all time. Since that season, he's been average, he's been mid, and the refs help him every single playoff win. He hasn't had one. It's unwatchable. I'm fucking pissed off for the Bills. I'm pissed off for Josh Allen. He deserved that more than anything. Like, it was written in the stars. His whole career led up to that fucking moment, and he gets robbed again. There was 4 plays that were absolute robberies. Josh Allen gets the first down, goes to review. They say Chiefs ball. Dawson Knox gets the first down, goes to review. Chiefs ball. Xavier Worthy, somehow he goes up for the ball, and the defender grabs it with both of his hands. Xavier Worthy has it with one, hits the fucking ground, and it goes to Worthy. Dude, it's unheard of. Unheard of. Like, and for all of those plays to go, oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes' 40-yard run shows 3 holdings. Like, bro, any other team, this doesn't happen. Just the Chiefs. You don't notice the refs in any other NFL game because it's the best sport in the fucking world. And then Chiefs game, you don't just notice them. It's unwatchable. I hate it. Mahomes is a fraud. He doesn't deserve he doesn't deserve to go to another Super Bowl. And I'm not going to watch it because I already know what's going to happen. The Chiefs are going to win. Travis is going to fucking say he's going to retire and propose to Taylor Swift in the middle of the fucking football field after the Super Bowl. It's like, it's too obvious, man. They ruin the sport, ruin the product, and yeah, I'm not going to be a hypocrite and watch the Super Bowl after this because they're fucking frauds and I don't want to watch it. I'm not going to be a part of it anymore. Like, there's 4 obvious plays that shouldn't. They're 50-50 plays, if anything. They all go the Chiefs' way. In a one-score game, that's the difference. The refs helped the Chiefs win again, and it's fucking robbery. Mahomes is a fraud, and Josh, Lamar, and Joe are way better, in my opinion. And hopefully they get to win one day. That's it.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It just sucks because this episode, like, oh, man, I would have been the happiest man in the world if the Bills won that game. It just sucks. And now I don't even want to watch the Super Bowl because it was just a disgusting performance by the refs. The NFL is just, it's not even a sport. I don't know. It's an entertainment.
Yeah.
You're a fraud, Mahomes. You're an absolute fraud. You don't deserve it.
Well,
and fuck the Swifties. Because they're part of the reason why it's being rigged. You guys have a lot of power.
Well, they've won before that a lot.
Yes, I know. But they want the three-peat. They want the Swifties in the Super Bowl. It just sucks.
Well, let's hope they lose.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, moving on, because a lot of hockey stuff finally happened. Honestly, probably the biggest trade, in-season trade, probably in a long time. But only this wasn't in season. But the last huge trade I could think of is like Matthew Tkachuk to Florida for Huberdeau and Mackenzie Weegar. At the time that was an insane trade.
Did John Tavares get traded or he free agent?
He free agent. Yeah. So like the full trade details is Mikko Rantanen to the Carolina Hurricanes for Martin Necas, Jack Drury, a 2nd-round pick, and a 4th-round pick. And then the other part of this was Taylor Hall to the Carolina Hurricanes for a 3rd-round pick, and Chicago retained 50% of Mikko Rantanen's salary. Dude, this automatically, as soon as you see this trade, this puts the Carolina Hurricanes at the top of the board, in my opinion, for Stanley Cup contenders. I don't even think it's close, right? I mean, it's close with Florida.
I've wanted them to win the past couple of years.
They deserve to win. Like, dude, they're always so good.
This should put them over the top. I agree.
If it doesn't, then I would be shocked. Mikko Rantanen,
what a stud.
Since 2020, he's top 5 in scoring.
Yeah, man.
He is a bona fide superstar player. Obviously, does some of that have to do with McKinnon? Yeah. But he is still a superstar player. There's no debate about it. No debate about it. Like, he's still going to play with Aho, who's a fucking beast center as well. And obviously, if I watched the first game, you could tell they need some chemistry still. But they'll find it. They're both Finnish. They both played together in the past. They're best friends in real life. So I just hope he stays there because, like, I guess it doesn't matter, but they probably should sign him. Like, they need a guy like him on that team. And I think Carolina...
I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, they're so good.
I was shocked when I saw it. Were you shocked?
Dude, I called you. I was like,
yeah,
what
true.
the fuck? I was just because
I thought you were lying at first.
Dude, first of all, this whole trade started with the report that Taylor Hall is getting traded. And then out of nowhere, it's Mikko Rantanen to the Carolina. I was just like, what on earth just happened? Everyone thought the Canucks were involved. Like, everyone was like, holy shit, Canucks are trading Miller or Pettersson. And then it ended up being Mikko Rantanen, which is so much stories came out about the Canucks after this. Elliot Friedman dropped some bombs saying Carolina had offers on the table. They had a Pettersson trade. Canucks were ready and willing. Pettersson and Necas was involved going back to the Canucks. He said that was on the table for them, but I don't blame them. They ended up deciding for Mikko Rantanen, which I would choose over Miller and Pettersson for sure. So I don't blame them for that at all. But again, all this tells me is that this management is not scared to do anything right now. They are willing. Everything's on the table. And I have more stuff written down about that than my opinion. Genuinely, since last episode has changed already. Like, I'll get into it. But more about this trade, it's just... I think this puts Carolina to the top of the Eastern Conference.
I agree.
I think it puts them over Florida if the fit works. And they have to
hockey.
win.
Anything can happen in the playoffs.
Hockey is the most parity.
They are the favorite.
Right
For
now,
sure.
I think they are over Florida. And who's even in the West right now? It's Edmonton. Edmonton, yeah. And then like Vegas, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not even Colorado. What
They
am I
just
saying?
lost
Yeah.
Rantanen.
Why did I say Colorado? They are not involved. They're a good team still.
They'll make the
But
playoffs
like,
for
yeah,
sure.
100% they'll make the playoffs. Canucks, on the other hand,
It's not looking like it. Not looking like we'll make it this year.
No. But we can move on to the Canucks now because that's all I really have to say. Carolina won. Colorado. Look, if he was a free agent, they said they weren't willing to sign him. They got a decent return. I mean, it's still not you lost the best player, obviously. But like if you weren't gonna sign him, then at least you got something. And Nate just looked really good in his second game with the Avs. Got 2 points. So he looked good, but overall, yeah, this is a pretty big win for the Carolina Hurricanes. Next, Canucks. Still no Elias Pettersson. And still no JT Miller trade, which I 100% thought they one of them would be gone by now because they was so loud. But it was just, dude, like there's again reports saying Ottawa wants Pettersson, Buffalo wants Pettersson, Carolina really wanted Pettersson, but that's out now. And Miller, it seems like Miller is really quieted down. Like I don't really hear anything anymore. But it is reported by Biz and someone close to Aquilini tweeted like literally last week saying, "Don't be surprised if Miller stays past the trade deadline," which to me shows that they're clearly the offers they're getting are ass. So they're just like, "Fuck it, let's just keep Miller."
100%.
Wait till the off season.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
But we'll see what happens. Obviously, anything can change. But honestly, my opinion, I was gonna save it for on the point, but I might just say it now. I am really leaning towards trading both of them. I was like, remember even last week, like I was saying,
Yeah,
like
but Besser's the one with his contract.
no,
though.
Besser. I think even if Miller and Pettersson
I don't
get
want to
traded,
lose Besser for free.
no, I don't think we will.
We can't.
Like it may. Let's see if we somehow. I'm not saying we will because trust me, I don't believe it. But if we somehow go on a magical run till the trade deadline, I don't see it happening at all. But if we did, then
it would take
it's
a
fine.
True miracle for sure.
But like, dude, if we're not in a playoff spot still by the trade deadline, Besser got to go. Because he's probably not going to He's probably not going to sign. We're not willing to give him 8 years, which is clearly reported out there. We don't want to give him 8 years. And Besser probably wants the max term because every player does. So there's a clear disconnect.
Yeah,
he's got someone might have to pay him, and I
how
don't
much does
think
he
it should
want?
be
You
us.
think?
The report is he wants 8 or over. He wants over 8
and
million.
he had his last contract was 6.
6.6. Yeah,
It's not that bad. He just scored 40 goals.
Yeah, the problem is 8 years.
Yeah,
which is just, dude, for a player who's not fast already,
it's
just like, dude, in 4 years he might be pure. Like he's already not fast. Like when he's in his 30s, man, who knows? Like it's just, I don't think it's worth it. If you give him 5 years, 8 million, I would do it. But
yeah, 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years.
Hockey just doesn't do that.
Yeah, they want the max term all the time. So I think Besser probably wants the same. He doesn't want to take less term. So I just don't think the Canucks should do that. I don't think we're in a state where we should. If we were as good as we were last year, pushing at all cylinders, give him 8x8. Like why wouldn't we? We want him to stay, so give him 8x8. But we're not. We're not even in the playoff spot. So it's just like we got to make changes. And my on the point is, I think I'm just doing it now. Fuck it. My on the point was one of them. One of them by the deadline is gone. And honestly, I'm leaning towards Pettersson. Dude, I'm still watching pretty much every game, and if I can't watch it, I'm listening on radio. When I listen on the radio, you never hear them mention his name once. And you watch the game, he just does nothing. Maybe he does some good defensive plays. He dead ass just doesn't do anything on the offensive zone.
He's a 4th line center right now.
Right now, he's playing like a 3rd, 4th line center.
Yes.
And look, Miller, he had bad games, but he's playing pretty good again. And look, the reports are he requested a trade, but look, he's playing still good. He blocked a shot right at the end of the game, laid down, still sacrificing his body. He's still getting assists. He hasn't scored in a long ass time. A lot of people haven't scored in a long ass time. But like, our offense is shit. That's all. Yeah, but Miller is, at least looks like he's trying again. Pettersson, man, he looks like he's trying, but it looks like this is all he has, and he is genuinely playing like a 3rd line center. And if a team. And I'm just kind of sick of it. It's been 12 months. It's been 12 months of him playing garbage. Literally.
I just hate it because, it's the worst contract in history if we trade him. and get nothing for him. Like,
I just feel, dude, if they were willing to give up Natchez, at least that's something. Like, I know, but Pettersson, okay, look, I was listening to to a Canucks podcast, and you know what they said 2 years ago, first half of the season, Pettersson had 6 goals in 2022, like before Travis Green got fired, I think.
yeah.
So when Travis Green had 6 goals in 30 something games, he had a wrist injury reported at the time. He had a wrist injury. He went, I think, after a break or maybe the All-Star break, healed up. He had 30 goals in the last half of the season. Okay, then last season, first half of the year, he was unreal. Genuinely playing like he was number 1 in points at the All-Star break.
He was insane before the All-Star
so
break.
good. And then
I don't get it. Then he signed a contract.
And then he was bad. And then at the end of last season, he said he had tendonitis in his knee. So that was affecting his play, he said. And now this season, he said that we asked him before the season started, the reporters, how's your knee? Is it better? He said, it's slightly better, but I had to figure out a way to work around it. So here he comes. He's still apparently injured a little bit. And all this tells me is that he is clearly a type of player who cannot play through an injury. And that to me does not sound like a winner in the playoffs. If he when he has a little injury and his play drops by like 50%,
100%.
like it's fine if you go from an A+ player to maybe a B+ player. He went from an A+ player to like a C+.
Even worse. Yeah.
Like it's just like
You're right.
I don't know if that's
he's
a player you win with.
Not
then.
a player
like,
you win with. That's for sure.
When he's so good, it feels like he is.
Yeah,
but
when
then
he's a superstar, yeah.
You're like, holy, this guy's insane.
Produce wins.
Yeah.
If he's not putting up points, he's just a liability. 100%. Massive.
He just
like he's good at defense, I guess. But his offense is disgusting.
And this last practice the Canucks had, Talkett and Daniel Sedin were working with him before practice even started, literally just showing him how to get into the interior, to like force his way to the front. Because when you watch, oh my God, him and Besser recently,
I think he's like scared of getting hit.
They just pass to the point all the time.
And chase.
They pass to Quinn Hughes. They don't want to attack.
Moves. Yeah, they don't want
to attack.
Creativity. It's all Quinn. It's all.
Oh my God, Quinn Hughes. It's all him. The only reason why we won last game too. Like all he does is carry this team, and he has some type of broken fingers. Dude, they're taping his fingers together outside the glove too. Like people saw it at practice. He had fingers taped, his middle finger and ring finger.
Good, man.
And he's still our best player.
Yeah, by far.
It's like, I just don't understand what happened to our star players this year. I mean, Pettersson, 12 months, he's been playing bad. So obviously it's a little deeper.
Yeah, everyone else could be playing better.
Everyone could be playing better.
Hughes is the only one playing to his potential.
Hughes is playing better than he did
last year. Every single player on our team played to their potential, if not better, which is what you should expect from a professional hockey player. Just play to your fucking potential.
Look at this difference this year.
Not enough. It doesn't happen on the Canucks. It happened for 1 year, and look what happened. We almost made the
Hoglander had 24 goals last year. Hoglander had 24 goals. Now he has 3. This team has fallen off a cliff massively, and it's just like we're the talk of the NHL because our drama is always something going on with us. Look, I think this team needs a massive shakeup. It hasn't happened yet. We play today. Do we go on a winning streak? I don't know. We haven't won back-to-back games since December 1st. So, that doesn't sound like a going on a run to me. Yeah. But they beat the best team in the league last game. They beat Washington somehow, who were on a 6-game winning streak. Look, Lankinen played insane.
Yeah, he did.
So did Quinn Hughes. But, we still held them to 1 goal. Dude, if our offense just woke up, if Pettersson and Miller just started playing.
We randomly saw the Pettersson from before 12 months ago.
I just don't see it happening.
Scoring one-timers every game.
How do these trade rumors not want to wake him up? Literally reported, you were almost traded yesterday. Carolina was ready to accept, but they chose Rantanen. How does that not freak you out? Holy shit, I need to get my game. But him, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, he's weird. Did you see his interview after the?
Probably, yeah.
I forget which. He was seemed happy, which was weird. I haven't seen him happy in a long time. Do you know what interview I'm talking about?
I don't know. It depends which game you're talking about.
It was just weird. He's usually so salty to every fucking press member, but he was randomly smiling and answering their questions. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, maybe he just wants to get traded. I don't know.
Dude, don't get me wrong. When I watch Miller, I can tell he wants to play, but I can also tell he wants to leave. Dude, like they posted last win. They posted like the Canucks celebrating in their room. Like they're all high-fiving all the scratch players and shit. Miller was the first guy. He just doesn't even no emotion on his face walking back in the room.
You shouldn't be
Like-
celebrating a win like that. I mean, obviously celebrate, but
I just
that
don't
should be the standard.
I just don't
Like,
get if
and
he
it's not.
if he's just his mind is probably somewhere else. Look, the rumors is he requested a trade.
Yeah,
That's the rumors. I don't know if it's
he
requested.
wants to win, which is why I love him.
Yeah, that's why we got to go to fucking winning streak. We
I
got to
know.
start winning games. We're 3 points out. Calgary is a game in
There's
hand.
the reason I have his jersey.
Oh yeah, I was gonna lead with
Like,
that, and then I
come
forgot.
on, man.
I was gonna say, is
We
this the
love you,
last
Miller.
time that Miller jersey?
Probably.
I don't think he's
Definitely
gone.
a possibility.
I don't think he's traded by.
I'm
next
not
week.
gonna get rid of the jersey. I'm not one of those fans.
He's still a
Burn
Canuck.
it. Burn.
Dude, he's still a Canuck. He was here for 7 years or whatever, 6 years.
Yeah,
He
dude,
could
he's-
still be here. We don't know. Anything could
He
happen.
was the Ryan Kessler of this era.
It's
much.
just except no winning, but
Yeah, we almost got to the
Western Conference.
Western Conference final.
We could have, man. If we had Prime Demko playing,
Yeah,
you never know.
100%, actually, you're right.
You never know. But you
And
know,
it was 7 games.
It was 7 games.
And if we had a little offense,
We were up 3-2, man. We like the last 2 games were
With
just
no
so bad.
yeah, that's true.
So bad. Like
Ugh.
horrible memories. But
Canucks-
also great.
Canucks
memories.
curse.
But yeah,
Game
anyway,
7s.
that's all I was really like. I'm kind of leaning towards both people getting moved at this point. Because I think this has gone too far with Miller. That at this point it's so public and it's so out there that even he wants to leave. I don't see it coming back from that. At this point, I think it's just reached to a level where I think eventually they'll move him, whether it's in this season or it's the off season. I think he'll get moved. Pettersson, if he still plays like dog shit by this whole season, it's probably more likely again he gets traded in the off season. But it's just I don't know. Trade him to fucking Buffalo. Try to get a good package. Try to get Owen Power. Try to get Dylan Cousins. I mean, Dylan Cousins sucks, but like maybe he'll wake up here. I don't know. But you have to get Owen Power back, I think. But I like Byram, but I think Power is 21. He was number 1 pick. Like he has good.
He was number 1?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
He has potential, dude. Like he's just playing behind Darlene. Like he's never going to be ahead of Darlene in this. He's going to be hit behind Hughes, but we could give him way more minutes here than he is in Buffalo. Like he would be our second best defenseman, probably.
How was defenseman PD in his debut?
He played 10 minutes. Like he was fine. Like you definitely didn't notice him for bad reasons. So
yeah, that's good.
that's all you need. Like
Honestly, I'd rather be playing a young defenseman than the shit veterans
I would
we're
too.
playing,
I think
you
he's
know?
I think he's gonna play tonight again, which is good. Like I think, dude, honestly, he's like there was a time where I was like so confused. He like was in our zone and just completely skated up past everyone in our own zone. Nothing happened, but like I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that except for Quinn Hughes. Like at least he did something.
Kept the puck.
He kept the puck and skated through the zone. Like
tried to make a move.
yeah, I mean, knowing this coach and coaching
yeah.
staff, they probably hated it. For
Canucks
it.
hockey this year, that is
Yeah.
a unique sight.
Yeah, and
Unless
it's also
Quinn Hughes.
we're probably the most boring team in the league too.
Yeah.
We don't score more than 3 goals a game, and all of our offense comes from the point, which is what Talkett's saying. He's like, we need to get inside, we need to push in, we can't defer to the point all the time. He's saying all the right things, but man, you're not seeing it on the ice. The only time you do is like once every 4 games where they actually listen to him, I guess. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, man. But there's only a couple other things I only honestly want to talk about. So like, I don't even know.
Yeah, it might be a short
It
one.
might be a short episode this week because honestly, the big thing was the Rantanen, but we kind of already went over that.
Yeah, and I was supposed to do a long football segment.
I expected it to be a bit longer, but
Honestly, I'm just so mad. Like
Yeah.
I definitely could have done way better.
yeah,
My emotions took over for sure.
It's all
But-
good.
Yeah.
So another thing, I have some movie things and TV show because we're both watching Severance right now. I kind of want to talk about that.
I love Severance.
Severance is such a good
Dude,
show.
Severance is nuts.
Dude, if you haven't watched that show, I fully recommend it.
Dude,
Like,
yes.
it is genuinely so good. It is on Apple TV, but like, figure out other ways you can figure it out. But like,
pretty easy.
literally, it's so easy. But like, figure it out, watch it. It's so good. Look, first episode, don't let that deteriorate like the show. Like, the first episode is it. Look, I was gonna continue because I was interested, But like, dude, it's boring. The first episode of season
Mm-hmm.
1, you're literally like first 5 minutes, he's just walking in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is that was kind of the first episode of season 2 too, like as well. Like a lot of walking, and it's just like I get what you're trying to do, but like, dude, just move on a little bit.
Yeah, but
Like,
that it doesn't even matter. Like
it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. But
it
like,
didn't bother me.
I was
at all.
watching with other people, and they're like, "Fucking hell, move on."
Yeah,
Like some
I
people are
think
just different, but
because you watched it with Dad, right?
yeah,
He probably didn't know what the show was about
yeah, I guess.
before you started.
To me, yeah.
So he was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
To me, I'm just feel like they're doing it on purpose. Like they want to show you where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're building up the area.
Setting it up.
It's setting they're showing you the
100%.
setting. Like
That's like the whole show.
yeah, it is like this whole work area. And honestly, season 2 is starting off hot, dude. I thought the first episode was good. They really
First episode was kind of the same thing. It was a little boring.
No, it was
kind of like what the fuck?
but they explained it in a good way because it
Dude,
showed the inside, and then the second episode was
Right away.
literally just
Right away, it was like perfect.
and also explained
like,
the
fuck.
entire first episode.
Yeah, right.
So
away.
they did it perfectly, I think.
I
And then
love
the ending of episode 2 was pretty damn great. Spoilers, but like he knows now that his Audi version clearly knows now about his wife because he asked Miss Cobell.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
forgot about the ending,
Yeah.
bro.
He was like, "Do you know
When
something
you were
about
saying
her?"
that, I'm like, what?
So his
Dude.
Audi knows now that
Holy
something
shit.
is up.
Miss Cobalt.
Yeah.
Oh, it gave me chills.
Yeah, he knows about his wife is kicking somewhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
He knows now. And
Dude, the face she made when he asked.
oh my god,
that's-
like what
dude.
is this fucking company, bro? Like,
That girl's weird.
yeah,
She's gonna be very important.
yeah. I'm just gonna say spoilers are talking. If you haven't watched it, skip a little
that's
bit.
True.
But like, also, I have a theory right now about something because in the second episode, remember when they were showing them all coming in the elevator again, like to go back to work? They didn't show Helly. When she went in, they didn't show the elevator. She just ran in. Remember? They showed everyone coming out of the elevator except her.
In the second episode?
I was either the first or second one because Mark was walking away.
Yeah. That's
And
right.
then
she
Helly
ran-
just ran in
Yeah.
because she was the last one. I have a theory. I think that's the Audi version.
Oh.
I don't think it's her.
She's pretending.
I think
right
she's
now?
pretending.
And
That's
why
theory.
she lied.
Yeah, that's my theory.
Okay, yeah, the big spoils right now.
Yeah.
Guys.
That's my theory. I don't know if it's true.
That's a good theory.
But,
I never
like-
thought of that. I thought she was just lying.
I
Then
thought
it pissed me off.
I know, but also I'm just why didn't they show her face doing the,
Mhm.
like, look, it's just a theory. I could be completely wrong, but like, what
And
if?
she did watch. She was watching back all the videos
when she was watching
all
them
the
kiss?
footage. She probably watched all of it.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm just saying,
Say
what
it.
if? Like,
Yeah, you're probably right.
I could be wrong, but something. And also, I was interested in Dylan. I don't know if it's anything big, but like when he was talking to his wife in the car, they didn't show her. They said it was her talking. And I wonder if it's going to be some type of character from this.
Oh, his wife.
Yeah. I have just a feeling. Like, I don't know.
Definitely possible.
But like, why did they show her talking and not her?
when?
In episode 2, he was like, should I pick up diapers?
Oh yeah.
And it was her talking.
Mm-hmm.
And he never showed her. So it could be, maybe.
Imagine.
It might be someone from the show. I don't know, but like I'm just guessing. That's all. And then I don't know if you have anything else to say, but
Definitely watch Severance. That's it. Like,
yes,
it
is so good.
so good. It's like a mind fuck kind of.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Like the idea, the concept of the show is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's made so well. Ben Stiller is the director. I believe.
So
Dude,
good.
shout out Ben Stiller.
Dude,
Damn,
I think
he doesn't just act, I guess.
yeah, the season ending of like the finale of season 1, that episode, dude, just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like genuine, I don't think there was a better ending either. Dude, when he just came running in slow motion,
Oh my god.
dude, my heart was
It's
pounding.
yes.
I was like, he better fucking
I get
say
chills thinking about. You guys have to
Like,
watch the show.
Oh,
it's just
so good.
unbelievable.
It's so good. I
Unreal.
recommend anyone to watch it.
Mhm.
Honestly, a class. Right now, it's leaning like. Oh, I wish I could just binge watch it again.
Probably the
but now
best
it's
show out
weekly.
right now,
Yeah, probably.
but it's not like my number one's always Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't watched
Peaky
it. But
Blind, dude.
I know, but it's hard.
It's coming back.
They're making a
If
movie.
you haven't watched Peaky Blinders
movie.
yeah, go watch that.
It's coming
Yeah,
out.
I know.
Yeah. So
Dude, Cillian Murphy's my favorite actor too. If anyone should have got Victor Von Doom, it should have been that motherfucker.
yeah, he was
the
ruined.
best.
I wonder
actor.
if he got offered and he just doesn't want to do Marvel.
Yeah, probably.
Because he probably wants to be a serious actor.
Yeah.
And Marvel's kind of looked upon as a clown franchise, like easy movies to make. What do you think Robert Downey
But
left?
he would have been like a hit. Like
he would have
Robert
been amazing.
Downey's a hit too, so they
did it, but I'm not no hype for that. But
well, I mean, it might be awesome. We'll see.
Oh yeah, we're
the
gonna
Russo brothers, so
yeah, and
probably
Captain
gonna be
America is
amazing.
coming out soon, so
probably gonna be amazing.
we'll probably watch that and review it on the pod.
Yeah.
Captain America, it's coming out in like a couple weeks, I think. So we'll probably watch that.
Yeah, we'll definitely watch that.
Review it on the podcast.
There's gonna be something at the end of it too. That's
Post credits gonna set up probably set up some type of movie. I don't know if it's gonna be Fantastic Four.
Probably,
but
Victor Von Doom in Fantastic Four. People are saying that's when he's going to be introduced because he's
probably in the post
he's
credits.
a Fantastic Four villain.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's based.
I'm pretty sure
it's based in the '60s though.
Oh,
yeah.
The hell?
It's an old movie. It's an old time movie, so I'm excited.
That's weird.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Why?
I could see a post credit
Why?
maybe. I don't know, but it is.
So they just don't age after.
Yeah, they probably no. Maybe multiverse. They get put here. Something. I'm guessing. I don't fucking know, but
you're probably right.
I mean, probably a post credit. They have to do a post credit soon with Victor Von Doom. He is the next Thanos.
They're gonna.
They better do a post credit soon with him. Hopefully,
or
it's
he can
this
make
movie.
an appearance. You don't know.
I don't think he'll make an appearance. They have to do a post credit though.
Yeah.
Eventually, just show him like what they did with Thanos when he was just showed his face. Like all they have to do, really, slowly build it into post credits. That's what they should.
They're gonna have the Von Doom mask, or it's gonna be Robert's face. Because what's the point of getting Robert if you're not gonna show his face?
I think he'll have it on, but then he'll just take it off.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's kind of what I think.
Because in the comics, he always has a mask. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think they'll have it on, and then when he's like on screen, he's gonna have it on, and then he's gonna slowly remove it, and it's gonna be him.
Oh yeah, when Spider-Man sees his face,
it's gonna be
a
crazy.
Big moment, like
it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm excited, but we'll see I'm kind of excited. If Captain America's a good movie, I'm gonna get a little more excited for it.
Yeah, I think the
trailers look good.
I think it has to be. They've been on like
they can't sell
and
it.
Deadpool kind of brought momentum back,
and then they have to keep going.
They have to.
Yeah, they have to keep going, man. Anyway, I watched another movie. It's just a quick. We can end it after, unless you have an on point. I kind of said my on the point.
I kind of said mine. I think my on the point is Mahomes has to show me a playoff win without the refs.
Yeah,
because, I've never seen this in my life. Like I always respect greatness, even though I'm a hater. Sometimes I respect them. This is different. Yes, in my opinion, he's a fraud until he shows me a real playoff win without the refs, and it's sad because I love the NFL and I want it to be fair. That's my on the point.
All right. Next, I watched a movie that it's not a new movie, but like I just kept seeing people talk about it, and it was nominated for I think for best animated picture or something. I think it should win after watching it because it's a DreamWorks movie, so same movie that made Kung Fu Pandas, or same company made Kung Fu Pandas, Shrek. DreamWorks. Yeah. The Wild Robot. It is so good. You have to watch it. The Wild Robot. It's made by DreamWorks, and it is so good. It's like emotional, bro. Like I didn't like. I heard people saying like they literally cried for like 20 minutes.
What?
And I did not cry, but like at some points I was like, damn, like this is pretty damn emotional, bro. It is genuinely really good. Like it gets emotional, and like you kind of get into it, like. Fuck yeah, this is sick. Like it was good. Like it's a good ass movie. I recommend it.
I believe you.
I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 on
It's not
Letterboxd.
Pixar, it's DreamWorks.
DreamWorks, yeah.
Okay.
It's really good.
Not Disney?
No, it's DreamWorks. Yeah. It's really good. Like I don't know. Like, and then I looked online, and everyone's like, "This is why you have to keep doing original movies." Like because like Kung Fu Panda 4 got probably the worst reviews.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
I don't want to watch it.
I didn't watch 3 and 4. I watched 1 and 2.
I don't even. I just want to pretend Kung Fu Panda 4 doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I didn't watch the 3rd one either.
Like, there's no Furious 5. I don't care. Like, it's. I don't even. Why does it exist? It shouldn't even be there.
First 2 were really good.
First 2 were probably some of the best animated movies of all time.
I love them.
So, yeah, 3 was fine too, but like the 4th one.
Did you
don't even care.
end up watching Mufasa yet?
No,
me either.
no. I don't know, man. And no one seemed hyped about it. I haven't heard the greatest stuff about it.
I really hate that one song that's like on TikTok.
I want a brother.
My brother.
Yeah. Some people actually like it.
No, that's very
It's just
cringe.
like
It's very cringe.
I've always wanted a brother. It's just like they have to make money somehow.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they did make money, but probably did. But seriously, I recommend you watch it because I still like animated films a lot, and that was one of the better ones, like recent ones.
I'll watch it because I love animated.
It was good. It was a
movies,
good
man.
story, man. Good story about a robot
Especially
and
Pixar.
animals.
Yeah,
it was really good.
I
Really
love
good.
how you like the Pixar theories. Dude, I love it. Like
The Pixar
you
theories?
can connect every single
movie,
Pixar
yeah.
movie. It is insane. It's
Yeah.
like they put it
I
in a
know.
timeline.
It's weird, like in the background, there's like hints of other movies.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah,
smart how they did.
I love Pixar.
I don't remember the last Pixar movie, but Elemental. I don't know. Hopefully, there's another one coming soon. Oh, there is. There is another one coming. I forget what the fuck it's called.
Elemental. I think I saw that.
Yeah, but there's another one coming. I forget what it's called. Pixar.
Oh no, the last one I saw was The Soul.
Oh, okay.
That's the last one I watched.
I think Elemental was the last one after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one coming. I can't. The name is out of my mind right now. But I know there's one coming probably this year. But yeah. Anyway, watch The Wild Robot. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I will for sure.
Great movie. Great movie. I loved it. Well, honestly, like I was in it the whole time too. So there's like no really boring parts. The animals are fucking great. Pedro Pascal voices one of them. The
Really?
fox in the movie. He's pretty great.
I love him.
It's a good movie, man. I liked it. And then I kind of have it on the point, but like I could probably might change it. But like my on the point was I kind of said it, but like I think both ends up getting traded from this team eventually, and I'm gonna give it by the off season. By the off season, both gets traded.
I could see it in the off season if we don't make playoffs, which we probably won't.
Yeah, the way it's going.
But I really hope we don't lose Bester for free. So
I would
Bester sign that fucking contract.
If we don't end up trading him by the deadline, we kind of have to sign him. If he's not gone by the deadline,
yeah,
like
because you could sign him and try to trade him. You don't have to keep paying him for 8 years.
Yeah, but it's just easier when he's a UFA.
I don't know,
because teams just don't like term.
I just think we should sign him.
Depends where we are. Depends where we are.
Yeah.
If we're not in the playoffs still by the deadline.
And do you remember how fucking clutch he was in the playoffs? Oh my gosh.
We got to get there to be there though.
Holy shit, Bester. Like that's the Bester I love.
Yeah.
Fuck man, his rookie year.
I just don't I think this core is gonna be gone soon. Well, at least one of them have to.
Very depressing.
I think honestly, like, you remember how confident I was with Pettersson? Even a month ago, I was like, no. Like you have to keep Pettersson.
Yeah, I was very confident with Pettersson. But like before his 100-point season, I remember I predicted that he was going to hit 100 points this year. I think you did too.
Yeah,
and he did, and then he kept going.
Dude, he was on pace last year for like 110 points.
Yeah,
and then he just completely fell off in the second half, and now it's still going. 12 months, dude. I saw this last 83 games, including the playoffs. Last 83 games, he has 56 points. In the last 83 games. That is genuinely like a $5 million player. And he's getting paid $11.6 million. He's a top 5 paid player in the entire league. Next year that will change. But like what is going on with him?
I feel like it's just a Canucks curse.
This
doesn't happen to other teams.
I know. I just hope they play today at the time. We're recording this on Monday, but by the time they play, hopefully they win today and we can start building momentum because we need a fucking winning streak.
Because we were actually a contender before the season started.
I know.
So,
and by the way,
curse lives on.
By the way, I'd 100% rather keep both if we just win.
Yeah.
I don't want to trade anyone, but like the way we're going, we can't keep going like this. We can't just run it back again with a new coach and hope for the best. Like it's just, I don't know. Something's got to change, or we got to keep winning. I say gotta keep winning like we've ever won, like a win streak. We've had like one win streak this entire year, but
yeah, it's gonna take a miracle from God to make. I hope playoffs. It does happen.
At this moment in time, we're 3 points back, and I think
I've lost my faith in the team, though. I will say that.
Oh,
I defended them for so long.
This season, you were like, "We're gonna turn it around. We're gonna turn it around."
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet. But there's still 34 games remaining.
Definitely lost my faith. But I hope they fucking.
Let's hope they
pull
win
off a
today.
miracle
Let's
somehow.
hope they win today. They have to win today. Literally, the coach said it now, and Quinn Hughes said it too. Quinn Hughes said, "Yeah, I'm scoreboard watching. Yeah, every game we must win. It's a must-win season." It was middle of January, and Rick Tocchet said, "Yeah, next game's a must-win." That's not a good sight for your team, but every game is a must-win right now. Like,
Yeah.
we got to get ahead. We got to get ahead somehow. I don't even look. Max, we're getting his wild card too, but get in.
Come on,
Like,
boys.
Just get in. Like,
someone see this video. We're telling you, fucking make the playoffs for the city, please.
they have to start it off with a win against St. Louis
We
tonight.
fucking need it.
Are you gonna watch the game today?
Probably.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Football season's officially over for me, so that means basketball and then NHL season is starting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might as well watch it.
It's at 4:30. Amazon Prime. I have to listen on the radio.
This is kind of when the season starts anyway. We got 30 games left.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go on a run, boys.
Every game's a must-win.
Let's
so
fucking go on a run. Please.
Please. That's all we're asking. But okay, that's it for this week's episode. We will see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
We will see you next week. Actually, we should, because we're free Sunday next week, so we should have time to do it.
Yep.
Because
Football's done.
No, and Super Bowl's the week after. So
Then I won't be watching.
So we'll see you guys next week for episode 15 of the On the Point podcast. Bye.
Peace.